can they live in their home with, what can they provide to their children, their families. That's what they're really buying here, because the Bay Area lifestyle, in my opinion, is one of a kind, not only in weather, but in reach to many other cities.
So how is that beneficial? How is that a challenge? Like what can you say about this particular market in the Bay Area?
The challenge is that these people want a lifestyle. It's not about the luxury real estate. It's not about the square feet. It's not about having a tennis court or not. It's about what kind of life can they enjoy? Can they travel with? Can they leave their home with? Can they live in their home with? What can they provide to their children, their families? That's what they're really buying here, because the Bay Area lifestyle, in my opinion, is one of a kind, not only in weather, but in reach to many other cities, whether it's Lake Tahoe or Napa. There's many different types of enjoying that are very accessible, right? And then there's the SFO International Airport,
which is huge,
which is one of the best international airports in the world.
And I would add to that, I think that's such an advantage of living by, say, Hillsborough or Atherton, particularly Hillsborough. You're like 10 minutes away from the airport, or even 5, depending on where you are in Hillsborough. And that's an advantage to some of these CEOs and .com higher ups that are continuously traveling, even though travel was kind of slowed down. As a real estate broker or real estate agent in this area, what are the advantages? Because like your listing comes up, but you probably never see listings, rarely below $1 million. I mean, it's kind of unheard of in this area.
I mean, entry level is really hitting the 2 million mark in the Bay Area, which is considered super luxury around the rest of the country.
Yeah. Like in New Jersey Housewives, you could see a $2 million home and it looks like it costs $25 million here.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy, right?
So the entry level is really high.
Yeah.
What's considered luxury starts really high. Our median values are between 2 and 4 million. And then really above 4 million is kind of what we call luxury market. Mm-hmm. It's a challenge because those are jumbo loans, right? Yeah. The rest of the country is primarily under $1 million or under 2 million. Yep. So they're doing more conventional. They're able to take advantage of other types of financing tools like FHA. We, on the other hand, are challenged by that because our loan amounts are significantly higher. And that's why most families that we do serve, especially in the entry-level market, need multiple income streams to qualify. But we are also in the Bay Area, and the Bay Area is a very tech area. And one thing about the tech industry is that they don't just compensate their employees on income, they also compensate with stocks. Mm-hmm. And these stocks, when they go IPO or when they just rise in value because a new tech comes out, that makes these people stock rich. So now they're able to leverage not only loans, but they're able to leverage stocks in order to buy real estate or get other investments.
Do they have to sell their stock to leverage it or no? So they could just say, hey, you're putting like a lien on it, or there's an agreement that if something,
Yeah. So, a lot of my clients who are stock heavy, mm-hmm. but really believe in their companies or don't want to liquidate their stocks because mm-hmm. during liquidation, it's a taxable event.
I see.
Also, if they feel that the value is going to go up, then mm-hmm. they don't want to give away what they believe will be the future upward value. Yeah, so what they do is they leverage it.
And borrow against
it at an interest rate for a time. And then, then they refinance into a conventional, mm-hmm. Maybe it's easier to refinance than to do a purchase, or maybe it's the fact that they don't want to pay the high interest rates. So they're going to pay a lower interest rate by going this way and then refi out when the rates go down. There's many, many different reasons, but I've seen people do it with stocks, with life insurance, and with 401k.